This channel is dedicated to yoga, mindfulness, wellness, and doing so in ways that are accessible and available to each of us. And so if you like accessible yoga content, please subscribe to my channel. I put 2 new videos out each week. I also have a Patreon. The links for that are below, where I do up to 6 full-length yoga classes a month, as well as little mini workshops and other kind of fun community, engaging events and things like that. So for this month, May, we are doing a bit of a mindfulness exploration. And so every Monday, we're doing a little chat right here and a little meditation. My hope for this challenge, as I've talked about in previous videos, so if you haven't seen those, go back and watch. But my hope for this challenge is to give you accessible and available ways to find a little more mindfulness in your day-to-day life. So a lot of these things aren't going to be like these wild, far out concepts, these things that you need to have like candles and a bathtub or a beach nearby or just an hour and a half for. These are ideally short practices that you can kind of sprinkle throughout your day or week to give you a little peace, a little calm, a little awareness, and a little more appreciation for things happening just in like the everyday world. So for today's meditation, we're going to get right into it. Find a comfortable seat. And again, your seat is yours. So if you want to lie down, sit in a chair, lean against the wall. My only ask is that you find something that is comfortable, supportive, but also allows you to be intentional. So we're not trying to fall asleep during these meditations. And if you are feeling really sleepy, maybe take a nap, go to bed if you can, or find something that is really meant to be a restful practice, because right now we're looking to be attentive and intentional. So find your comfortable, supportive, and intentional seat. Sliding the shoulders away from the ears. Give yourself a little jostle, a little wiggle, and always allow yourself to move around as needed. Feeling uncomfortable or kind of like suffering is definitely not a requirement of a meditation practice. So be comfortable. And once you find that comfortable seat, allow your eyes to close or find a soft gaze if that feels safer. Just finding a way to allow you to visually drop away from your external environment. Okay, just taking a few rounds of breath to let your energy settle back towards the body. Maybe you rock the shoulders and the head side to side, or roll the shoulders. Good. And this will be a guided meditation, and so I will be talking, so it's a little kind of competition almost, because my other ask of you will be to do your best to listen to your surroundings. And so often we kind of move through our day hearing our environment as this whole experience. We hear just everything kind of coming together. And so for this exploration, I'd like you to begin to scan your external environment. And so just kind of taking everything in as a whole, as it's presented, all the sounds, they come together to create this container of wherever you are. And as you sit here and you begin to listen, see what else you can pick up. See what stands out. And once you find something that stands out, try to just focus in on it. Take the next few rounds of breath, really just to listen to that sound. And not necessarily trying to figure out what it is, where it's coming from, but just hearing it. The frequency, the pitch, the speed of it. And as you listen to it, maybe it comes and goes. Maybe you feel something in your body, some kind of warmth, heat, prickles, tingles, maybe nothing at all. And letting that sound go, tuning back into your environment, and seeing what else you pick up. Finding those individual little noises. And as you really listen here, become slightly aware of your ears. Just how they're feeling. If they feel almost perked up. I know mine feel a little tingly as I sit here and really focus on listening. And as you listen, I ask you to notice if your sound feels like it begins to expand, like if you have a further reach of your ears, or if things start to get closer to the body. And there is no right, there is no wrong. Our experiences are our own. And if the mind begins to wander, bring it back here. We are listening. We are hearing our environment, even if it's really quiet where you are. What can you pick up on? Maybe you pick up on your breath. Maybe that's the loudest sound where you are besides my voice. Maybe you begin to hear the heartbeat. Maybe you hear yourself swallow. Again, there's no right, there's no wrong. It doesn't matter necessarily what you're hearing, but how you're hearing, how you're listening, how you're taking things in. And we'll take the next few minutes in silence. And I say silence loosely because I'll stop talking for the next couple minutes, but you'll still be actively listening, reminding yourself of what you're doing. So being really present, listening really intentionally, and gently bringing the mind back when it begins to wander. Slowly, just taking some deeper breaths and letting that intentional listening, that focused hearing, just kind of drop away. Maybe give the head a shake, a little wiggle. And keeping the eyes closed. In just a moment, but not yet, I'll ask you to plug your ears with your fingers. You can just listen to me right now. So you'll plug your ears with your fingers in a moment. You'll take a deep breath in. And then keeping the ears plugged, you'll hum. And we'll do that 3 times. So go ahead, plug your ears, and begin. After your third one, just taking that moment to feel the quiet of the space after your humming filled your head. And on an inhale, sweep the arms overhead. Press the palms together at the top. As you exhale, slide the hands to heart center. Take one last moment with your eyes closed to thank yourself for making some time for yourself for this exploration. A moment to thank your body for being wonderful. I encourage you to find as many moments as you can to be in awe of yourself. Slowly begin to blink the eyes open, reorienting yourself to your space. Thank you all so much for spending this time with me. It's a pleasure and a privilege as always. I hope you found something interesting about this practice, and if so, please let me know in the comments below. Have a beautiful rest of your day or night, and I'll see you next time we're together.